Let's talk about for a second spirits that don't self-reflect. So spirits that don't self-reflect, something that you need to understand is that as a spirit, we are expanding and contracting. When you expand out, you're expanding far out. So you're experiencing something that's new, that's unfamiliar, that's out of your comfort zone. And then you contract. That would play out as you coming back to yourself and reflecting on what you just experienced. Through that reflection of your experience, right? First you experience something and then you think and feel. So the contraction would be the thinking and feeling part, like, okay, how did I feel about that? Did I like that? What just happened? Making sense out of it. Okay, you gain an understanding now. So now that experience is not something that's unfamiliar and new. Like now you have an understanding of it. You know if you like it, you know how you feel about it, you know what it is, you know what it could do for you. Like you have some sort of understanding of it now, right? So now let's say that you want to go and expand out of your comfort zone, right? You want to expand is to essentially do something out of your comfort zone, is to do something that's new, to do something that's different. So let's say that you want to expand again, right? This time you would expand even further now. Okay, and then you would do the same thing again. You would contract, right? You would come back to yourself and reflect on that experience, right? Okay, so souls that don't do this, that don't self reflect, they experience something and they don't reflect on how they felt about it, what they did, what they could have done different, how it would have played out, what caused it, like how they feel about the situation, how like they didn't do no type of self-reflection, like they just experienced it and then just didn't reflect on it. So that plays out in the spiritual world, in the yin realm, as like they just expanded and experienced something, new and out of their comfort zone, and they did not contract. So when you're just expanding, because if you experience something new out of your comfort zone and you jump from that experience to a whole another experience that's new and different from your comfort zone, and you jump from that to another experience that maybe is in your comfort zone, but there was no reflection, there was no contraction, then ultimately that's a world of chaos because you're just expanding, um, and you're not coming back to yourself as like your center. You know what I'm saying? To gain an understanding of what you're expanding into, what you're becoming. You understand? And so now, like, this is someone that doesn't have any ground to walk on. They don't see themselves clearly. They're like they could be a total like monster and like not even aware of it. Like they're not connected with themselves. They're not connected to their center. They those are the people where like they literally know not what they do. Like these are very chaotic people. These are very chaotic people. Um these are people that just do things out of a whim without no thought first. These are people that act out of impulse. These are often people that end up in situations that'll get them in jail or get them dead. These are people where it's like, damn, every time every time somebody gets around you, they end up dead. Or every time someone hangs around you, they end up, in a fucked up situation, in a chaotic situation, or they end up in jail, or they end up, shooting something. Like this is someone where like they don't know if they're coming or going. They have a very chaotic life and their inner world is just abandoned. Completely abandoned. So watch out for people that don't self-reflect because these are dangerous people to themselves, to the people around them. Okay? And oftentimes these are also the same people that can't be alone. They can't stand a second being alone because it's like they're so far from themselves. It's like it feels weird to them. Like, so just keep that in mind. Stay away from people, spirits, and bodies that don't self-reflect. They'll have, like, they will not hold themselves accountable for shit. They won't know how to hold themselves accountable. Very chaotic people, okay? These are people that's going nowhere fast. Okay, they don't learn from their experiences. They repeat cycles. They're just repeating cycles. They're in hell for sure. These are also the kind of people that will end up with all sorts of like diseases and sicknesses, cancer. Because what is cancer? Cancer is the cells multiplying on a rapid speed. And that's what they're doing in the spiritual world. They are expanding in a rapid speed, and they're not stopping and contracting, going again, contracting, going further, contracting, going further. What did this remind you of? This is like a heartbeat. They're not even doing that. They're dead spiritually. You see, you find that these people are very dead inside. Almost animal like. They're just going nowhere fast in a very chaotic fashion. Stay away from people that can't self-reflect. For real. They can't be alone, they can't spend time alone. They can't spend a second, but they'll start feeling weird. And these are also the people that be used as a vessel by all types of beings. All types of spirits be fucking using them as a vessel, jumping in them, causing them to do a chaotic situation. And because they don't self-reflect, they're not even gonna realize, like, because they don't ever come back to themselves. They don't even they have abandoned themselves. They don't even know who they are. So when they do something that's unlike them, they don't know that it's unlike them. But it's some chaotic random ass shit that puts them in a chaotic ass situation, and they don't even self-reflect to figure out what even got them in that situation in the first place, so they could actually start doing better. Like, nah, they don't. These souls are lost, very demonic, and is right out being like thrown around by other spirits within their own body, within their own life, being used as a vessel by all different types of chaotic spirits. So stay away from spirits that can't self-reflect. Stay away from people that can't be alone. And stay away from people that can't take accountability.